What's the deal? You know who it is? It's Ghost. And I'm back to back like MJ. Yeah, I got another one for you. It's from the Maury Povich show. So you know what to do. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You know the theme of the channel is the talk shows we grew up on. So I got another one exclusive from Maury Povich show. Before we get into this, man, I want to just know how the day starting off. Hopefully everything is well. Hopefully you woke up with a smile on your face. You motivated to take care of all the tasks that you need to handle for the day. You know what I'm saying? Moving to the next. So you see I'm being consistent. I got another one. I just dropped the 50 Cent uh, from the streets to the suites. But I gotta get you. I gotta give you. You know what? I got to get back to the roots. So what's going on, man? I seen that the gas prices is shooting up high. Gas prices about to be like $8 a gallon. Something crazy. So you know, as I said before in one of my contents I posted, I told you I'm on the transit. I mean, I think it's the best thing going right now. I don't got no problems with filling a gas tank up every a few days. Costing me $100 just to get to A to Z. But when I do get that Maserati off the lot, hopefully the gas prices come down, significantly. Also too it's Easter, so happy Easter to everybody. This is the resurrection day, you know. So wake your game up, baby. But yeah, let's get into this content though. So we got the Maury Povich show. The title of it says, "You think I'm dumb? Our kids don't look like brothers." So I'm guessing what's going on here is the baby father feels like he's not the baby's father. So let's see what's really going on the Maury Povich show.
Now, you know that old expression, the devil is in the details? Well, Shauna says her husband Nick has become so obsessed with the details of the physical features of their two children, 6-month-old Elijah and 22-month-old Gabriel. Nick claims.
Now the first baby, he got some strong genes. You see those eyes. He got some pretty eyes, cute features, but obviously, the old boy feeling like that's not his son. Now the second little boy on the right, he definitely looked like he got some melanin in him. For sure he looked like, if I think I could say that's for sure not his son. But it's crazy because not for the first one. Obviously, you had the first kid. If you felt that kid wasn't your son, like you gotta handle it off. You gotta nip it in the bud. Go and get the paternity test off the back. Like, how can you let it linger into the second child, and then you guessing on the second child? You don't even know about the first child. It's crazy. So it just shows you how women can put men in uh like a transit state. Just have them hypnotized. It's like, bro, get it together. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing for sure, man. You got to keep your foot on her neck. There's no way that you have a woman just running you wild and just dazed and confused. Like, crazy word. Let's get into this.
Neither of these kids look like him. Or for that matter, they don't look like each other. And he has convinced himself that he is not the father of both of them. Look.
I have never cheated on my husband, Nick. And for him to deny my 2 baby boys is despicable. When my son Gabriel was born, everything was cool.
Hell no. That for sure ain't his baby. Man, she had a dude on the side. He was nutting all up in her. And for sure, he was either like a light skinned cat. He for sure is black though. That's a fact. We know for a fact that's not old boy baby. If that's his baby, man, pigs can fly. That's a fact.
It wasn't until my youngest Elijah was born when everything fell apart. Nick took one look at Elijah and said, "Whose child are you?" And that broke my heart. Anyone with eyes can see that my kids don't look the same, but they still have the same father, and that's Nick. I can't explain how genetics works.
Man. So again, he seen the first kid and was like, whose baby is this? So how you get to the second kid and still in a relationship with this woman though? Man, make that make sense though. Like what? Like was the P that good for you to stick around and be dealing with the BS that you dealing with, and then not even to know if that's your kid is crazy. It was like you was supposed to go do all the work to find out, so you can just get this out the way. Because the last thing you want to do is just be sticking in the relationship, and you know, and then you got the second one come, and then the second one come, and the baby black. I know he seen that baby. He wanted to hang himself. Matter of fact, I was just watching Life last night, and the the warden of the jail or the prison, he had a little young tender thing, little white girl. You know, the warden was an older white dude. So she came, she hugging him, and all the prisoners, they all black. They had Eddie Murphy out there. They had Martin Lawrence. Who else was out there? Django. You know what I mean? So he taking the baby. Old girl ended up having the baby. The baby came out black. He was like, "Yeah, we got the baby." He was like, "She had the baby." He seen the baby. He was pissed off. So then he lined up all the prisoners. He putting the baby next to him. He's trying to see who's like the comparison. So then he go to all next, boom, boom. He get closer to one. It was I can't think of old boy name, good actor though, but he didn't talk through the whole movie. He's sitting there looking. I guess the baby kind of resembled him. He looking. So then everybody starts stepping out. Was like, I'm the father of that baby. Everybody started basically saying like, "Baby, you don't know who the father of the baby is." You know what I'm saying? We all hit that. But that just remind me of this though. Crazy work.
But I can explain one thing. Nick helped me make these babies. And now I can't believe he's doing this to us. When it comes back that these 2 kids belong to Nick, I want him on his hands and knees begging for forgiveness.
She right. You helped her make them babies. You was there paying all the bills. You was making sure her livelihood was kept up so she can keep doing all the buffoonery she been doing, creeping out on you. She was like, "Yeah, I'll be back. I'm going to get some milk, babe." She was going to get some chocolate milk.
Forgiveness, or this marriage is over.
So what does the thought of your husband denying these kids do to you?
He knows for a fact those kids are his. I didn't make these kids by myself. He knows.
So obviously,
Bro, look how she talking though. She's saying, "Oh, this marriage is over." She talking like she running that relationship. She wear the pants in that relationship. That's a fact. Oh boy, low key stepping on eggshells. I don't know. He probably finally mustered up the courage to bring his ass on the Maury show. But all he doing is setting himself up for failure because once everything come out and the truth really come out, I don't think this dude can handle it. And that's a fact. That baby, he know that baby ain't his. That boy got some melanin in him. You know what I'm saying? But this is a perfect example for all you young men out there. You be going head over heels for these women that you be feeling like, oh, this is the one for me, the little pretty ones. And they be the worst ones. How I feel in my book, if you ain't checking for me, you not the one, for sure. I'm not about to be the one head over heels for you. You got to be head over heels for me. That's how the game's supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? If it's the other way around, you losing in the game all the time. So, get your game together. That's all I can tell you, player.
If he thinks he's not the father, he thinks you were messing around.
I married him. You know who I am.
I'm not blind. I know those kids aren't mine. They don't look like me.
Let's take a look at Gabriel, okay? Is he the oldest? Okay. What was Nick's reaction when he was born?
He was so happy when he was born. He had no problems. We were happy together.
He didn't ever question
It
his
was never
looks?
a question. It was never.
But then it was all about the looks of Elijah.
He had a problem because he said he was too white. I'm mixed.
Man, make that make sense. They must have showed the babies wrong because he didn't have a problem with the little black baby. The other baby looked more like his baby than the little light skinned baby. Crazy, man. She looked like she went to a Chris Brown concert and got a backstage pass just for one night. Man. Oh, that ain't shit, man. Excuse my language.
Right.
I'm mixed. He's white. I can't explain genetics. That's just how it works.
Bro, what was that in the audience, though? Hold up, man. I gotta see what this is. Hold on, man. Let me see. Now, what is it, though? See, that's one of them things. You be in the club, the lights be dim, you be having a little bit too many drinks, you be sitting there chopping it up, and you just looking like the whole thing on your mind's like, man, I'm trying to get some pussy tonight. So she's showing you attention whole time, man. It's a whole man. And look at that, man. Look at her jawline. Look like she got a whole wig on. Man, man, get it together though. I just had to show that though, man. You know when they be having the little people in the audience, you know I gotta do my little due diligence on what's going on. They got Mama, what's her name? Jemiah, the little syrup, the lady on the syrup. That's a little mama right there down low with the bandana around her head.
Now he's doubting Gabriel.
He didn't have a problem with Gabriel. But then when Elijah was born, then all of a sudden they don't look alike, so neither one of them are his.
Exactly.
That's what he says. You know, it's very interesting, when you all take the kids out in public, people kind of look around, don't they?
All the time. But if you want to look at the kids, let's look at the kids.
You heard what she said? But boy, he said, when y'all take the kids out of public, people be looking confused. She said, all the time. Crazy work. So who want to go out in public with you with 2 kids and everybody else looking like, damn, like you the stepdaddy? Because we know for sure that ain't your kids. And then for her to be telling you that they your kids is crazy work, and you knowing in the back of your soul, deep down, deep in your soul, you know them ain't your kids, man. It's like, how can you do that? That's crazy. So that's what I'm saying. She got that boy in a trance. After, like I said, after the first kid come out, ain't no way I have a kid with a woman, and I feel like that ain't my kid. And you got to take your kid around your mother, so your mother is never gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just got a funny bunny mom, a mother or something. But a true mom ain't gonna. She gonna be like, you know what, son? This is not your baby. When your mama tell you that, that is not your baby. But like Maury said, he said when y'all go out in public, like what she said, yeah. Everybody look at us like we crazy. Man, go on somewhere.
They do look different, don't they?
I never ever denied that. I know they don't look alike, but I know for a fact those 2 kids are his.
Okay. So you never cheated on him, right? In fact,
She said, I never denied that. I know them kids don't look alike. I know they got different dreams. They got different genes. But those is his kids. Regardless if it's really he the real biological father of the baby. Them is his kids. You know why? Because I said so. Crazy work. Man. Telling you, man. Like I said, I don't condone hitting women. But sometimes, some women need to be checked in a crucial way sometimes, because some girls just be getting lost in the sauce and be thinking they like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you gotta sit them on their pockets. And like I said, I don't condone hitting women, but shit, ain't no way you got this woman running around. Yeah, I mean that's why I said that's why in other countries, that's why think about it. And like I said, I ain't you know women have rights. But in some countries, women have no rights, and it's a reason. It's a reason why they don't. Because they feel like women should always stay in their place. But this is America. You got where women. You got women walking around thinking they a nigga. Thinking they got a heart like a nigga, thinking they got a dick like a nigga, thinking they got nuts like a nigga. So this is the land of opportunity. You can be whatever you want to be out here. But this is what happened though. Some women just be getting off the chain, just be feeling like they can do whatever they want to do. So that all goes back to the what did the 5 fingers say to the face?
I never ever
did
cheated
you have
on
a problem
him.
with him?
He cheated on me.
Oh.
From the very beginning, he cheated on me.
You could have reverse cheated. You could have did the same thing.
I'm supposed to have my own life. I did everything for him.
And because he doesn't think that these kids look like.
Okay, so old boy cheated. Yeah, so y'all married. You dipped off in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? When you know what I'm saying? Anytime you cheat on especially if you got a wife and you cheat on your wife and you stay with her, you got to know that most likely she gonna do it to you. So you already got to have your heart open for that occurrence to happen to you because you already opened that door. But again, there's no way that you will have a baby, your first baby, and you looking at the baby like this is not my baby, and then you go and you have a second baby. So like I said, y'all was just in this. They was just in turmoil, you know. But let's see what the deal is.
he doesn't give 100% to them, does he?
He acts detached, and I know for a fact they're his.
Everybody, here's your husband, Nick. Nick, come on out.
These kids look nothing like me. Nothing like me.
Have a seat over here.
Hi, Nick.
Have a seat over
Good to
here.
see you. How are you?
Good,
Have
man.
a
You?
seat.
Have a seat over there, husband.
How y'all
These kids don't look like me.
How you getting along these days?
A little difficult.
A little difficult, right. So you have doubts about being the father of both these kids?
Absolutely, Maury. Absolutely. I mean,
You know
see
for a
it.
fact
You
those
see it.
kids are yours. I
Hey, this is just my thoughts right now. But you know how they always say that we've been lied to from the beginning of time. What if like some like just like some the what they call them people the psychologists. What if they all knew that? Because they all know that we creatures of habit. So once people all start doing things, everybody gonna do it. So what if we was all just programmed to get into relationships, long-term relationships, getting married, and all this, knowing that you can't deal with somebody for so long, and it's just like what if everybody just programmed to be put in mental prison? Because that's really what relationships are now. Unless you with somebody and y'all both got like a certain type of understanding of y'all relationship, but y'all living together to where y'all both are happy. But a lot of things is like having the house with the picket fence and the kids. Like nowadays, in today's society, man, a lot of these people be wanting to blow their heads off. So it's crazy. It'd be like, what if the whole time we was all just programmed like this was the American dream, but really it was the American nightmare from the get go. Something to think about.
It could be someone else's. I know they could.
So that means that she had to have cheated on you, right?
Apparently.
How did
that's how it works.
Me.
I know I did. And you could have did the same thing.
All right.
You could have did the same thing.
I didn't though.
I know you. You're spiteful.
You're saying she could have done it out of revenge.
I know she ain't talking. Look at her forehead. Look at her forehead.
Okay, let's start with the oldest one, all right? You think Gabriel looks like you?
I mean, if you look at Gabriel, he looks just like her. Just like her.
Okay, so Gabriel, he's the firstborn. Now, look, man, to all my viewers watching this right now, man, drop a comment, please drop a comment below, and let me know what your honest opinion is of what you think, even before after we hear what the results is. Like, what do you feel like about him being the father of that baby? Because look at the eyes too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh boy, like the other baby eyes, he got pretty eyes. Oh boy, got some, little unique eyes too as well. I don't want to say pretty. I don't ever tell a man he got some pretty eyes, but but looking at this baby, it's like, bro, he don't look nothing like you. Like I said, look like your wife went to a Chris Brown concert and got that backstage pass. She paid that $1,000 for that picture. Chris Brown was like, yeah, you know what I mean? Let's slide up in the bathroom real fast. You know what I'm saying? He broke her down, then went right back to the next the next person that paid $1,000 for the next photo.
Everything about her is you.
I don't care.
Not me.
That's me.
Not me.
And what about Elijah?
He resembles me more.
That's your baby. You know that's your baby.
Okay, so yeah, this is the baby this crazy because he said it resembles me more, but that ain't my baby. But like I said, that's the baby that got the pretty eyes. So like that one was more like I could understand him thinking that was his baby, but he feel like that ain't even his baby. But how you had the first baby and then get to the second baby with it though? Because the first baby for sure ain't no way. Crazy word. I'm the pappy.
Yeah, you can see that. I can see that. I can see maybe.
Get out of my
But look,
face.
look.
You know that's you.
If
Just
that's out-
because he's tan.
You
Just
look at the
'cause
two
he's
together,
tan.
they're two different complexions. They look like they have different fathers. I mean, say what you want. Anybody.
I gave up everything for you. Everything.
We'll see.
I gave up everything
We'll
for
see
you.
how the tests come out.
Let's
We'll see how the tests come out.
Let's see then.
Okay.
Bet.
So, how do y'all's families handle this? Do they see any difference here?
Everybody in my family wants to talk about how, they must have got mixed up at the hospital. Like, something must have happened.
I see.
Yeah, like,
That's crazy. Do you hear this woman? She said her own family is saying maybe the babies got mixed up at the hospital. Like, what? Man, that's crazy work. I couldn't even see this dude being at the family gathering with her and her family. And she was like, the aunties talk about, maybe the baby was mixed up. Like, bitch, what is you talking about? So you telling me that you think our babies got mixed up, so you know this ain't my baby. That's so much doubt. That's so much doubt. That's just pushing upon old boy. It's crazy, boy. He leaving the family function just lost in thought, going home like, damn, what am I doing? Couldn't be me. Crazy work. See, Maury Povey, man, he was showing all of us at a young age all the signs, all the red flags to look for with these women. So the talk shows we grew up on, you know what I mean? So if you was young like me watching this, and paying attention, ain't no way you grow up and fall, you know what I'm saying? It was more hard for you to fall in and be a victim like this, you know what I mean? Crazy work.
there's whispers behind closed doors that, she's messing around, and I'm hearing all this stuff, and it's like, that's gonna weigh on my mind.
Didn't I give up college for you?
You did.
Didn't I get married to you? Didn't I do everything for you?
All right, but that doesn't
All right,
mean
then
that
shut
doesn't
up.
mean that you
Sit
couldn't have
down.
stepped out.
Sit down.
Where are the results? I want to see the results.
You think your marriage will be better if you find out you're the father of both of these?
Absolutely, that's all I want. I want
Okay.
these kids to be mine. Absolutely.
He said that's all he want. I just want these kids to be mine. You know for a fact that first kid ain't yours. If that first kid is his, I'm gonna stop doing content. It's gonna be my last one. We can chalk it up. On me. This would be my last video of the talk shows we grew up on.
In the case of 6-month-old Elijah, Nick, you are the father.
All right, so he was the father of the first one. Like I said, you could tell though the eyes was there and all that. But for how our boy was just coming on, like he was thinking like he not the father of them kids is crazy though. But this is the one we want to see right here. This is gonna let us know if that baby had got mixed up in the hospital.
Let's see about Gabriel.
No, you know it.
Let's see
You
about
knew it.
Gabriel.
You knew
Let's
it.
see about
You knew
Gabriel.
it, and you're gonna find out.
We'll see. We got one more
You're
yet.
gonna find out. Watch.
In the case of 22-month-old Gabriel, Nick, you are the father.
Oh shit! I guess this is my last show. That's crazy work. So he was the father the whole time. Oh, girl got some crazy genes. Hey, man. Well, this is a lesson to everyone out there. Sometimes the baby might come out, it might not look nothing like you. Because I for sure thought that baby had some melanin in him. But old girl, she obviously mixed with something too. So she probably got like some Armenian or you know what I mean? Or something though. Cause I just knew for sure that first one wasn't his baby. The second one, for sure, the eyes is what give out the giveaway. But old boy came out talking about, them kids wasn't his at all, though. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, just hearing it from the horse's mouth, you will always be thinking like, yeah, I'll be sitting there telling him like, yeah, dog, that ain't, you know what I'm saying? I agree with you. Them ain't your kids. But the whole time though, she was solid though. I mean, both of the kids was his. She really do love the dude. Obviously, your boy, he got some issues with his own self. Obviously, what's going on? You know what I mean? So he just in denial. So he got the truth. Now he said that's all he wanted to know. So I'm guessing moving forward, their relationship is gonna be better from here, which I highly doubt it, because obviously your boy he got some internal issues with himself. That's why he was denying his own damn kids. But yeah, that first baby though, that's crazy, man. I can understand why he thinking that it ain't his kid. The baby look like he has some melanin in him. Like I said, maybe cause old girl she look like she mixed with something. So she probably got some melanin in her too though.
Say something.
Go raise those two beautiful boys. You are not the father. 35 years ago.
Yeah, man. So, and that was a good one. I had to bring you some more of that good content from the Maury Povich show. Hey, man, but oh boy, he got a good one on his team. So that was, I can understand where she coming from now, that the results was positive. I thought this is about to be another episode of Lower Expectation. But oh boy, like I said, he obviously got some internal issues with himself. But he got a good one though, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too many women like that though. You know what I mean? So, oh boy, my hat's off to him. Hopefully they doing a lot better in their marriage though. But he got a solid one. So again, that's understandable for why she feel the way she feel, talking how she talking so strongly, because she knew in her heart that she was only laying down with this man, and she knew that those was his kids. So you know what I mean? Hey man, you got to pick your poison out here, But at the end of the day, you definitely want to know that you with a woman that ain't about to just have you in some just like and just all kind of deceit and smoking mirrors. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing to be with a woman and you think you know the woman the whole time she just running all kind of game on you. And there's a lot of women that's out there doing it to good men too. Men that really wanna provide. They just wanna be with the love of their life and love someone, and then you got somebody that just, all they know is just fuckery and just, you know what I'm saying? They just turmoil, you know, crazy work, man. So again, this was a good one though, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that old girl, she was actually a solid one. So I had to bring you another one, bring you some of that good content. Man, you know what to do though. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, man. Go ahead and comment. Drop some comments in there. But you know who it is though. It's Big Ghost, and we booming. Talk nice to me, mommy.